Hey guys, it's Heather. So I'm going to do a video today that a few people have asked us to do over the last few weeks, so I figured maybe now would be a good time to do it. So let me just start off with the fact that me and Marissa, we don't really like to classify people. Who you are is who you are. Who you love is who you love, and that's how it is. I don't think that you should fit your life or fit yourself to fit into a category or someone else's version of normal. So the topic for this video is going to be, how exactly do you know if you're gay? Alright, so I'm just going to tell you that this video is only going to relate on if you're a lesbian. Sorry, gay men, I don't really know that much about being a gay man because I've never been one. Personally, I'm bisexual, so I'm actually not even going to do a video. Maybe later on I might about how to figure out if you're bisexual. That's an extremely complicated situation, and I don't even know if I can come up with anything that is worthy of giving specific advice on how to figure out if you're exactly bisexual. The only thing I could do is probably tell my own story. Let me tell you that whatever information I'm giving in this video, it doesn't mean that you have to go out and sleep with someone to figure out if you're gay, because I don't think that's true. Marissa's obviously never slept with a man before, and she's known forever that she's a lesbian. So if someone tells you, well, you haven't, had sex with someone of the same sex, or like you haven't had sex with someone that's a man, so you'll never know whether you're straight or you're gay until you have sex. That's not true. So the first thing that I would try to say to you guys is figure out this concept that I think a lot of girls go through. It basically starts off with a factor of, you see a girl and you're like, it basically turns into one or two thoughts. It's like either I want to be her or I want to be with her in terms on if, you're a lesbian. I think a lot of people go through this. I went through this personally a lot with many different people. So what you need to figure out is, let's say you find someone that you think you have a crush on or that you like, and it is a girl, which is someone that's the same sex as you. And you need to figure out if you want to be with her, like you are actually attracted to her, like you're sexually, emotionally, physically attracted to this person, or if you just want to be them. A lot of girls might confuse lust, love, attraction to something that's actually only physical, and it's actually that you'd like to look like them. You'd like to have their life. You think they're so attractive that you would love to look like them. You want to be in their shoes. There's something about them that intrigues you, but it's kind of a thing where you want to be them. That can happen for many girls, even straight girls too. Envy is an extremely big emotion, and I think it happens for everybody at different points in their life. I'm sure you'll meet someone and be like, wow, they're really interesting, or they're really pretty, or they're really smart, and you have this attraction towards them, but it could just be that you want to be them or you want to be like them, not necessarily that you actually want to be with them. So that's one emotion that I would try to figure out first. If you're not sure and you might be teetering between the two, definitely find that out. Don't run around and go sleeping with people and thinking, I have to find myself and this is the only way I can do it, because it's definitely not. If you have kissed, made out with, hooked up with, a girl and guys in your life, you can sit and try to figure out, who do I enjoy kissing more? Do I enjoy making out with girls more? Do I enjoy making out with boys? That was definitely a clear indicator for me that I actually enjoyed hooking up with girls more than I did with guys. It intrigues me a little more, it really ended up being, what I liked. I mean, granted, I do like hooking up with boys, but there's always just a little more when it came to girls, so I kind of found that as a serious indicator of, okay, maybe you're not completely straight. And what a lot of girls will do is, especially if you're gay, you'll meet a girl and you'll suddenly feel this kind of like attraction to them, and you constantly feel this need to be close to them, not literally be on top of them in like a sexual type of way or want them to be on top of you in a sexual way, but you want to be close to them. You want to be right next to them. Like you just really have this like strong, like whether it's a physical or like an emotional like need, want to be next to them. That happens a lot. That was also another clear indicator for me that, okay, I'm definitely not straight, because there's this girl and always want to be next to her all the time. Like, I want this broad, like, on top of me at all times. Like, if I could handcuff her to me and live like that, like, I totally would. Not in a sexual way, but that you always just want this person next to you. Or it could be in a sexual way, which is fine too. That is also obviously a clear indicator that, you know, you might not be straight. What I've always done is, since I met my best friend, I met her in the 10th grade, she is what I consider a typical straight girl. So basically what I do is I compare my emotions to how I know she acts or reacts to situations. If you have a straight friend that you know is completely straight, you can compare feelings, emotions towards how they would feel, you know, to try to assess the situation on, you know, is this lesbian type of feelings that I'm having, or am I confused, or what's going on? That's what I always do, or at least what I used to do, more so than now, because now I'm completely positive with who I am. But that's what I always used to do. You know, would she feel this way? Would she do this? It's normal to fight with your friends, especially, you know, of the same sex. You know, girls argue and carry on with each other, and they're catty and they're bitchy, and yeah, girls fight. But I feel like when there's someone that you fight with constantly, as if like you're married, like you fight with them one moment, then the next moment you're okay, I think that's a little weird, because that's more of like a characteristic of like an actual like loving type relationship. I mean, not just like a loving, like, oh, you know, I love my friends, they're great. I mean more of like an actual like sexual type of relationship, like a physical, like boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend type of relationship, like love interest type of relationship, that, you know, you can fight like fuck, but still at the end of the day you love each other, or you carry on with each other as if you might as well be married, and you see them with other people, you know, like you get jealous easily, and like you fight and have little tiffs over stuff like that. That's definitely an indicator that, you know, something might be going on with you and your friend, or it's just in your own mind and you could actually have feelings for them. You really gotta like trust how your heart feels. I know this sounds really corny, but yes, you do. You have to trust how your heart feels. You gotta trust how you're feeling up here. You really gotta trust your emotions and your thoughts, definitely, because at the end of the day, those are really what overcomes everything, you know? When I was coming out and realizing who I was, you know, I had these strong emotions for this girl, like in my heart and in my head. But at the same time, I was like, no, there's no way in hell that I like girls. No, definitely not. Like, this is insane. And as much as you try to like men, or, you know, do the opposite of how you feel, your heart and head are always going to overcome what you're doing, you know? It's always going to get to you at some point. You're going to be like, wow, like I'm living a lie, and I love her, or so on and so forth, or I really like her, I want to be with her, you know? You just really be true to yourself, basically. That's what I'm saying. I'm going off topic, but be true to yourself. Listen to every emotion or physical feeling that you have in your body. Don't let anybody else try to talk you out of anything, because how you feel is the most important. If you're not happy, you're not going to lead a happy life being in the closet forever. Talk to people. You know, go see a counselor. Go find a lesbian, gay counseling center. Talk to people, you know. You're definitely not alone. I know a lot of people, when they're coming out, they think they're alone, and wow, I'm the only person that feels like this, and there's something wrong with me, and like this is bad, and like I'm different, and it's just everyone's gonna hate me. No, you're not alone, and there's millions of people that feel exactly like you do. I hope I helped, YouTube. Alright, I will be talking to you soon. Leave us a comment if you want any other special videos, anything like that. Leave us a comment. We'll make some videos for you guys, and we'll be talking to you soon. And peace out, and that is just about it.